So in my last video we had Leo. Today we seem to have his sister. I can't believe how hard it is for me to craft without these two. So we have Christmas in July today. It's very strange crafting for Christmas when it's so hot. But today I'm going to be doing a really cute, like whimsical, Christmas is all about whimsy anyway. So I'm going to be doing 3 mice inspired crafts, so it's going to center around mice. Now you can use stags, you can do gnomes, you can do whatever you want to do, but I'm going to be doing this, so just take the inspiration and remember you can apply it to whatever you like. So I've got this box here, it's actually a Christmas box anyway, gift box, and I've got some papers. These are some really lovely papers from Temu. I ordered them and you've got different ones, and I've just selected these 3 to work with. We're going to have one that goes in the background here, and then I'm just basically going to be covering all of the white so it looks a little bit nicer. I also got this from Temu. I've never used a glue tape like this before, so let's see. Oh, that's handy. Hopefully the stick is just as good as well. I think I need to get a few more of these. They're quite fun as well. Right, so let's put that in. Unfortunately, it doesn't quite fit, like there's still a little gap at the bottom. So I'm going to have to fill that up as well. Also going to measure the sides, or I just do this. Use my finger, it's quicker. It's actually cutting already because this paper is really fine. So here's my box all finished. I did add some washi tape on a few areas that were a little bit hard to get to. I needed a little bit more, but I'm going to keep the top plain just because you're not going to be able to see that anyway. So I've got this little miniature pot and that's come in really handy, but it's a little bit too shiny for my liking. So I think I'm just going to go over it with some paint. So I've got my terracotta paint here. Absolutely love this colour. Anything terracotta, and I really like to use my sponge brush because it's a lot quicker to like adhere to this kind of surface, and I do like the texture, but you could always just use it like this if you don't like the texture. And I'll probably use my hot air gun to just dry this faster as well. So I went to the garden and I chose a couple of things here that could look like a tree, and a lot of these are evergreen as well, so they will last. I'm thinking between these 2 here. Let's see what looks best. I don't know why, but I'm thinking maybe this one here. It does look quite nice, like a tree. I mean, this does too, but my instinct was right. This one here looks the best. So I think I'll go with that. And then you want to cut it to make sure that it fits nicely into the pot and also the height of the box that you're using. Let's see if that's enough. Now I've got my greenery. I'm going to take this as a topper, so let's just gently try to get this off the little peg. Took a little bit of the back, but that's okay. Then I'm just going to hot glue that to the top. I've got these small berries I'm going to stick on. So this is how my miniature tree is looking, with the topper, with the berries, and the pot as well. Okay, let's get rid of this guy's tag, although it's very lovely. I'm sure that I can save that for something else. And now we want him to hold a berry as though he's decorating the tree. So let me just see where these ones are quite big. Do we want him to hold that? Or a little bit of this? This is the original one, the size that I used. So let's get him to hold a small amount of that. I've got a small area here that's a bit plain, and I just thought this might add a little bit more detail and magic to it. So I'm going to be taking these, I got them in a sale, I'm just going to use these wooden stars. So I want to cover the outside of the box. I wasn't going to do that, but I tried and I thought, gosh, that looks a lot better. So I'm taking this washi tape again from Temu. I can't believe how much I get from Temu and how quick I go through everything. So I'm going to have to reorder something like this. I just love washi tape like this because it's a very quick way to make something look nice. And like you've put a lot more time into it, but it's just washi tape and you can layer them up nicely as well. And I really love this vintage type, so it's got nice script on there. I'm just going to add one more thing, which is this item here to the corner, and then I think we're done with this project. And this is how the first project has come out. I think it's really adorable and very whimsical. I'm so glad that I added that washi tape, and I really love the whole vintage look as well. Let me know what you think of this in the comments below. And if you remake this, you can always spray it with faux snow on the tree and also add some faux snow at the bottom as well. Before we move on to the second project, I wanted to let you all know about this Christmas in July collab. There is a playlist with more ideas for you to check out, pinned in my comments. For the next project, I am taking a wood slice, but I've also used this in a previous project, and that's why it's got this artificial snow on. And I thought I could probably reuse this. It's got a little bit of glitter on as well. And I think I'm just going to, it's going to be quite straightforward. I've got some moss from the garden and I'm just going to add a little bit, and we're going to just cover the pieces anyway that have kind of crumbled away. And I'm going to take this mushroom as well, and I think it's such a nice mushroom with the glitter on top. So I'm just going to stick this into place. Ignore the honey coloured hot glue. That's from my last project, which was all bee and honey themed. Now I've got another mouse, exactly the same one, and I've got a third one for the third project, and I'm taking this little present. Sometimes I make my own if I haven't bought any, but thankfully I've got one, and I'm just going to hot glue this like he's holding the present. So I was having a play with these pine cones, thinking should I add them to the side, but for some reason I think I like it without. I think I just like the focus being here rather than anything more at the bottom. I'm quite happy with the moss, and I've also tried berries and a few other things, but I think this is it for me. Quite nice and simple. Of course this one was so quick to make, but honestly, I feel like this would be quite expensive if you were to buy it in a store. And don't forget, I did add the faux snow prior on the wood slice. Now for the next project, you're going to need a teacup. I love making teacup crafts, one of my favourite things to do. And it's just brilliant for decor because it's quite small, you don't need much space. And it's just amazing to sell or to gift someone. So you can add hot glue to the bottom, but I'm just going to leave just like this because I can reuse it that way. And I'm going to use my third mouse, tying it in all together. I've just got rid of the label on the back, and then we're going to be taking some tissue paper just to fill the cup, so we don't need to use like whatever I'm going to be filling the cup with, we don't need too much. Then I'm going to take my mouse and stick him in. Now I'm going to be taking this, just some ribbon. It just looks a little bit more festive. This is all Christmassy anyway. And I'm going to just make him hold it like he's in a cup of you know, like fabrics, things like that. But I am going to be adding some baubles inside as well. So that's going to look something like this, just dangling down, and I'll cut that to size. Then I've got these baubles matching again in the red theme, and I'm going to fill the teacup inside it with those. So this is how I'm doing them, quite random. Got a nice shiny one here, and we're going to bring the ribbon all the way down here. Let's cut it off about there. And then I've got this to add at the handle, so just a small bit of hot glue. You can see I've already used that for another project. That looked okay, but definitely still taking away. The only thing that looked okay without taking too much of the focus from the top was this. It just gives it a little bit more like festive feel. Oh my goodness, I am having trouble choosing my favourite today. I don't know, they're just all adorable in my eyes. But I do have a little soft spot for everything in a teacup, and I think this came out wonderfully. So let me know, would you make this to gift to someone dear? Or would you use it as decor? Or would you buy it if you saw it in a store? And here's all 3 projects. Of course, you've got to let me know your favourite in the comments below. And I hope that you leave feeling inspired. Let me know what you want to see from me in my next video. And don't forget to check out that playlist that I mentioned earlier. Thank you so much for watching. Take care and stay cool. See you soon. Bye.